Imagine waking up every single day not knowing where the next meal will come from. So millions of refugees around the world, and specifically in Rwanda, they are facing this reality. So food insecurity, over dependence on humanitarian aid, and poverty is the greatest issue they are having now. But only if we create a sustainable way that we help them to, of course, to remove from uh, over dependency to self-reliance. As someone who has been living in Mahama refugee camp, who have experience about food insecurity in the refugee camp, so I have witnessed how it deteriorates everything within my life, either educational part, either close financially, and even physically. So from the research I was conducting, I saw how like conservation agriculture it can actually help refugees to cover from like uh, food insecurity and poverty and actually over dependence on humanitarian aid. Yes. So today I'm going to talk about how we can empower refugees through conservation agriculture. This will help them to reduce aid dependence on humanitarian aid, UNHCR support. To take you through livelihoods of refugees living in Rwanda. So Rwanda currently is hosting around 135,000 to 137 and 500 refugees. And there is some these refugees they are from different countries, seven of them, and Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalia, and India, the DRC, and the Burundi. But most of them they are from DRC and the Burundi due to their political instability issues. Among of these refugees, around all 86% of refugees are classified as highly vulnerable and rely on almost entirely the support from UNHCR, specifically World Food Program. This is so frustrating. It is so frustrating to see how all 80% they are like overlying on UNHCR support. Yet even UNHCR support is giving them like a 5,000 Rwandan franc, and for a month, it can't even sustain their lives. So this is making them to starve. Like even like taking a meal in a day, once in a day, is not just helping them anymore. Like only only 4% of refugees. Those are people who are at least getting certified lives. Also, these two because they are harvesting some of the crops and they are applying conservation agriculture out there. And others they are get gift from people who went abroad. Even that gift is not sustainable. The problem overview around this 86% of highly vulnerable refugees, so those who rely on humanitarian support, is just the main cause is that uh, they actually they don't have livelihood opportunities out there. And what like how can we make them the best version of themselves? So they can make them the best version of themselves by applying conservation agriculture, also getting like some extra opportunities out there, maybe job opportunities or something like that. But one of the greatest challenge they have limited access to land. They don't have agricultural resources. They don't have even those farm inputs, which is very hard for them to apply this conservation agriculture. From the research I conducted recently, it shows that the best solution that could reduce food insecurity and poverty for refugees in the Mahama refugee camp is only providing land and conservation agriculture training and tools for farming. I'm talking about maybe giving them maize and beans and giving them land. Of course, they can cultivate. And once they use conservation agriculture, it will actually help them to plant crops in like in a small plot of land, but also harvest more. All right. like from UN Rwanda report, it shows that if we equip refugees to actually to practically do garden, kitchen garden, and also like cultivate some fresh vegetables. It will help them to lower malnutrition and micronutrient deficiency issue that we are having with household. So this won't be alone minima. It will be a partnership with World Food Program and the UNHCR and the FAO and the UNICEF, of course, so that we can reduce around 90%, 19% point four, like around all camps. Kiziba, Mugombwa, and the Mahama refugee camp. So, and also Gihembe. With SDGs as a blueprint for just them to achieve higher, is that UNHCR is started to initiate some of agricultural projects after realizing that land scarcity and the other limited opportunities become the most significant challenges to food security. It started by 2021, but it's taking our progress. The solution brought to the table, and even currently, they are supporting just refugees in terms of giving them land, in terms of giving them agricultural resources and provision. So this will connect. This will help them to reduce that food insecurity, and it connects the farmers to the local market. As I conclude, this won't help them to actually reduce the poverty and food insecurity alone, to help them also to get to do as a business, social enterprise, have a partnership with some NGOs like a Bridge to Rwanda, Farm, and One Acre Fund, and of course, LBA, like a lot of agricultural project institution, either in Rwanda, even around the world. So conservation agriculture, I see it as not just like cultivating plants, but I see it as a sustainable way to actually to reduce poverty and food insecurity. Thank you so much joining me, and we hope these refugees to reduce over dependency to become self-reliant. Thank you so much. This is a reference, and if you have any question, ask me. Otherwise, thank you so much.